And picks and bans are so deep, so intense.
Yeah.
Thank you for breaking down some of what could be going through the players' heads right now. Zoe the ban, Ken in the ban. We'll see the final ban here for Origen.
But there's a lot of it. I called this
as well. You
the mind games.
Sure.
I can. Here we are, Mithy. Where's the flash taunt?
Gonna come in the flash taunt. The two-man connect. And now about to say they're trying to wait for the input buffer, but instead they're going to turn their attention to the Alistar. First blood now dropping for Origen.
Easy peasy stuff for Origen. They find the kill down towards the bot side of the map. Wadid, he wasn't even overextended. They just didn't have any vision there. They just do it beforehand rather than after it's already happened.
Yep, there you go. Now, of course, how far he's going to get aggressive here. The flash fall, the knock-up Prophet immediately taken down. That's going to help recoup some of the CS differential that Alfari has stepped.
He's definitely good at soaking up the pressure, but I don't know if he gets away from this one. Cold on the way.
Full Rage Bar gets 2 empowered ability. We'll use the Cold to meet to find the healing. Now holding on to the rest of the ability. We'll use the empowered Slice. Can't look for the empowered Dice. The tower is there. He's reduced his armor, and that means bam, baby! Kill picked up.
Have struggled with in the past. They usually like the 80% plays rather than the 50% ones, and going for a dive, even against a very weakened rogue, is always a gamble. But I think they're strong enough to do it. Let's see if they can.
And try to follow up on a Rise. Immediately that health bar just disappears. Goodbye to Senkux. Rek'Sai goes in. Rek'Sai goes out. Now the Galio ulti is coming in as well. They're going to have a hard time killing Cold. Alfari is not even into the fight, but they may be able to take down Patrick. That health bar getting lower and lower. Leap in, but the taunt mid-air. Dodge out from the shockwave. He now running for his life. Blasting back Patrick to keep himself safe. And OG just going to set their sights on this bot lane tower. Only one member dropping on the side of Rogue, but they're giving up an inhibitor in exchange.
Great to see from Origen. They execute the dive, and while it wasn't the cleanest dive in the world, they end up getting the kill onto Senkux. They get the summoner spells out from Hikyu, and they walk away with ruined by Senkux as he secures his tower in the bot side. They don't really care though, because Origen have their eyes set on the Baron. Here comes the TPs.
Maybe they can find them in the pit. This would not be the first time today that we've seen a Baron turn everything around for a team. Redemption now comes into the middle of everything. Alfari taking a lot of damage. Wadid finding the eyes on Hikyu. He's going to be able to take down Patrick. No, Patrick is still alive. That's the shutdown. Big money going to the pockets of Rogue. Now the retreat. Beautiful ulti coming in from Prophet. Realm Warp onto the backside. Wadid looking for another combo. Gets another 3-man. That's too clean. Nuke Duck now running. Desperate to get away from Senkux. Now OG need to find a way out of this play, and Rogue, signs of life showing through.
This is actually a massive team fight for Rogue. I'm curious as to how many shutdowns they got off the back of that fight, because by finding those kills onto Patrick and for a fight that way, or they might just secure the Baron themselves. And it looks like face check is the option.
And it's not just the gold lead, of course, that puts Origen in a favorable position. It's Kikis going down there in the exchange. No, the shield coming through to Redemption as well. The Ignite ticking, not enough! Redemption just a little bit too slow. That Sky Laser not going to save the day, and now Origen posed to take this. This is not a 50-50, ladies and gentlemen.
Wadid's going in.
Kalista. Wadid still trying to make the difference, trying to make the big play, trying to stop them from getting any further. They're knocking Alfari back. Mithy's on the backside. Look at those carries. Just get deleted. They cannot fight disjointed like that. OG quick to punish.
And the teleport immediately from Alfari.
Here it is.
Big pick, big fight for Origen. They have the Nexus set in their eyes. This is going to be Rogue falling to the power of Origen.
And ladies and gentlemen, it was a commanding win from Origen. Rogue showed a few signs of life, but overall this was Origen's story from start to finish. Alfari taking all of the gank pressure and turning it into nothing, but an inhibitor respawning could stop this game in its tracks. Will they go for anything else? Super Minion is here, tower falling down. Low respawn timers. Wadid is now back up. Hikyu back up in 5 seconds. I don't think they can do it, Betty, but there is a chance. They can look for a fight here. The Nexus is exposed. Patrick now pulling back. Prophet has to commit forward, because if he doesn't, his base will die. Hikyu trying to find a few autos, but has to run face first into Alfari. The Renekton is too big, but maybe they can take him down. The healing coming in. Cold now on a rampage. Galio locked off to the side. Senkux desperate to find the kill. Moves forward to get knocked up. Now the Zhonya's comes out. They buy a brief moment here. Mithy now set to fall. Patrick stepping forward. Rogue still holding on the flash forward. Nuke Duck in trouble. The follow-up CC is there. The cleanse immediately may not be enough. He's running. He's going to make it out. Senkux looking for more. Kalista threatening in the mid lane. That's going to be the second one. Hikyu flashes forward, knocks him back, does manage to get the kill here. Alfari moving in the waves. They're going to take 3 inhibitors in the exchange, but Rogue could still live. Shutdown is huge. Closer and closer to the 3-item Tristanas. That may be enough for Rogue to hold on a little bit longer, but no doubt that OG, despite losing so many members, still walk away on top as 2 inhibitors have fallen.
The question for me is, do Rogue now look to rush the Baron? They have all 5 members alive. There's no teleport on Alfari, and there's still decent death timers sitting on top of Nuke Duck. Looks like Rogue can't afford to take the gamble. They have to clear out the minion waves. Origen, they're taking a number of gambles. This is not the typical Origen that we see, but not always going in their favor, and this is where the commit comes through. You'll notice that Tristana's still not alive yet. A lot of time is bought by Prophet and Wadid. They're just soaking up a lot of the damage. Hikyu then joins the fray. He then initially chunks out Alfari, and Wadid finally drops. Then Senkux joins the fight, and with the 2 damage dealers not really untouched and none of the utility thrown on top of them, they're actually in a great position to start forcing Origen back. And then once Origen take all this damage, remember that Rogue can go back to their base, heal up, and then rejoin the fight. It means that Origen just don't have the resources to continue, but even so, Origen, with the amount of gold lead that they have, is able to turn for an inhibitor. And while Nukeduck tried, unfortunately, the shockwave was not enough to one-shot HQ, and he finds at least another kill.
Game inches there, definitely on that play from EQ, but getting that shutdown is massive. 2-1-1. He has 3 items, excuse me, as he continues forward into this game. We did still
stay still.
Flanks.
Because remember, Cold can spot him out with the Tremor Sense. But he's just lying in wait.
Sadly, Hiku could very quickly find himself in no man's land. He sees
got
multiple
him.
members
He's
coming, he needs to
Patrick.
walk away, but Patrick now in trouble. They're going to try to find the turn here, going face first into the rise, but he's going to channel up the taunt kick. He's doing what damage he can, but the cliffs are going to be very tanky. Now pulling the support back inside of him, moves back out. That's going to be a coming in profit. Patrick, flash forward, the auto attack going to get it cold on the back line, wreaking havoc though, cutting through the respective carries. Rogue have nothing left. There is nothing for them. A beautiful fight from OG, the back line finding their way forward.
The flank looked promising for Rogue as they were looking to shut down Patrick, but Origen successfully bought enough time and they turn it into a 4-for-1. Origen have the Nexus in their eyes and then looking to secure another win and a spot in playoffs.
The Origen faithful are alive in the LEC crowd today as they look at this game, they look at this finish, they look at the dominance coming in from Origen. Wadid doing what he can, but that is going to be all she wrote. Origen securing their spot in the LEC playoffs.
Origen definitely took a lot more risks than they typically do.